I'm with the Craft and Hobby Association. I have the privilege of leading that organization. And tell you a little bit about us, we represent the entire supply chain of the craft industry. One thing on the types of crafts, if you're not familiar with it, what's represented within our membership are things like decorative painting, scrapbooking, paper arts, jewelry and beading, the soft crafts like knitting, crochet, sewing, and floral design and decoration, food decorating. That's all represented in our family of creative arts. One thing about this industry is it's extremely passionate. I mean, this is a passionate industry. So 2 years ago, I've been in this position for a little over 2 years. So when I started, I happened to start a couple days before our trade show, this big event. So I show up there, deer in the headlights, and 5 days of conference and trade and everything. And after it was over, I realized that I got more hugs in 5 days than I did my entire professional career. No kidding. And so the thing is, there's some amazing passion in it. At that time, we started a conversation for how do you make, take this passion and really, keep it going and infect other people with it, the need for creative expression. We did research, our own research that we've looked at, and we identified that a little over 62 million people in the United States craft. 72% of those folks are women, 42% of them have children, and the thing that really intrigued me was, you would think crafting is your grandmother's thing. Well, the median age for crafting, according to our research, is 35 to 44 years old. So this is, something is happening, and you're seeing it in the world with the maker movement, the DIY movement, and things like that. So we want to be able to really affect people's involvement with creative expression in whatever medium you want to choose, because we're so diverse and you have so many to choose from. So ultimately, a personal goal would be wonderful. You hear about the STEM program a lot. Well, it's missing an A, okay? You need to put the arts in it because, that's what's going to make a difference for particularly the younger generations from well-being and so on. So when we looked at our research a little further and we tried to identify, the top reasons why people craft, an opportunity to, express themselves creatively, a sense of accomplishment, and relaxation. When you think about that in the scope of mental wellness, those are things that are really important to that. So, how do we do that? And what's the common denominator that's prohibiting people from getting involved and slowing down in life? And we came up with the thought that it's time. Time is the common denominator. Nobody has time for anything anymore. So we embarked on creating a movement called Create Time. And it's intended to help people reclaim their creativity. Spend 8 minutes, and it's spelled C-R-E, the number 8, time. Take 8 minutes a day out of your busy life and do something creative. I don't care what it is. Craft, sew, knit, sing, play guitar, play with your dog, what is it? But take the time to do that. And that's critically important. What I did, because I'm curious by nature, and I'm not a crafter, at heart, right? So I'm like, there's a lot of passionate people here doing amazing things. I have to try these things. So Matt alluded to some of my crafting. I went on a crafting journey. I wanted to try the different types of craft that exist. So I knit. I knit a scarf for my daughter. Now, I purposely would, I travel around, so I bring my knitting needles and everything, and I'm at an airport. Boom, break out. Now, I'm not the smallest guy in the world with a suit, pulls out his knitting needles with rainbow-colored yarn, and I'm making this thing. I get reactions from like that to like fist bump. There you go. Okay? It's awesome. But it allowed me also to strike up conversations with people because we had a common bond in creative expression. So strangers that I met at airports and things like that in hotel lobbies around me, when they see me doing it, you engage with them. And that's one common thing that I heard from all the speakers today was the importance of a support system and a support network. And when you can share your experiences together, it makes all the difference. So some of my other crafting journey involved, for Mother's Day, I embellished and decorated a picture frame with flowers, with lace and everything, and put a picture, presented it to my wife for it. So that went over well. And then, it did. And then I took the challenge, a bigger challenge. For my 16th wedding anniversary, I decided I'm gonna make her something. So people said to me, "You are crazy. I mean, you're crazy." But I took the time to, learn a little bit about jewelry making and beading and using different things. And I go to a lot of shows and I see all this amazing stuff, amazing products. And I took on the project to make a necklace. And I did, and I presented it to her, and I'm still standing here today. Healthy, the limp went away, but it's good. It's a way of expressing ourselves. So it's really important for us, what we do at CHA, and Jeff spoke about it this morning, when he came, we have craft days at CHA. So we have invited some of our members to come in and share with us their passion and what they do. And for an association whose our specialties are marketing, finance, event planning, and things like that, not crafting, it's a wonderful way to engage, and for us as staff to understand what our members do and really kind of appreciate it. So I have a video I want to show you kind of others that are in our space and how they are involved in it and what Create Time is.
And I create time by reading and writing.
I create time for my family. I'm a child of when there were arts in the school. Junior high, I had craft, I had wood shop, I had metal shop. I mean, there was stuff you could do. I even took home economics.
That's right.
I made a beanbag chair.
Hi, I'm RJ Minnie, and this is Create Time.
I create time with my daughter. She's the best, and that's what I love to do.
It's actually really important because after a while you find out that you get so dang busy in life, you leave yourself out of the equation.
Society has changed so much. We're so into this catching up on our email thing. Like, it's good to just kind of disconnect from that and try to just do something a little bit more creative.
I ought to. Art, art, I want you. Art, you make it pretty hard not to. And my heart is trying hard here to follow you, but I can't always tell if I ought to.
So, our movement is simple. Simplicity is the beauty of it. All we invite everybody to do is put 9 characters to the end of some creative project you post on your personal social media. Our website, createtime.org, is a feed of Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, and Instagram. So just by hashtagging Create Time, you're sharing your creativity with the world around you. We don't take credit for it. We honor the source. So if you go to Create Time and you click on the project that you happen to see or quote that you like, it'll take you back to its source, to you. So we want to be able to create this bigger community of involvement and engagement and sharing, because ultimately that's the support we all need for mental wellness, for creative expression, for making a difference in the world. So that's my invitation to you. Be part of the movement and help create time for peace of mind. Thank you.